Let me clear just one little thing. The only ingredients you need to make baguette is flour, water, and salt. Hey, what's up? Today we are going to make sourdough baguette. There is no such a thing as baguette in rush. A real good baguette, whether made with Polish or sourdough starter. If you make something look like baguette with instant yeast, sugar, oil, etc., you can call it sandwich loaf or sandwich bread. But with due all respect, it's not baguette. So let's get into this, shall we? 8 hours in advance, mix 100 grams of water, 50 grams of starter, and 100 grams of bread strong flour. If you bake once in a while or you don't want to waste your starter, you can reduce the amounts, but the ratio is 1:2. Into the jar, and if it rise, you know at least you have something that gives you a bread. Technically, the only ingredients you need to bake baguette are flour, water, and salt. And of course, you need a scale, spoon, and bowl. 280 milliliters of water, 80 grams of active starter, mix, 8 grams of salt, mix, and 400 grams of bread strong flour. We don't want to knead it. This is my no-knead method. This is a 70% hydration dough. Just mix dry and wet ingredients and let it rest for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, bring the dough on the surface. You can lightly oil up your surface or, like me, water up. A spray of water can help you a lot. And bring the dough together. Again, no need to knead this dough. With the help of the surface, round the dough up and transfer it into the bowl and let it rest for another hour. The dough has developed a bit. A spray of water, bring the dough on the surface and use this technique called lamination. Spread the dough as much as you can. This gives you an evaluation of your dough and helps gluten to develop faster. Go ahead and fold the dough in. Again, with the help of the surface, like so, round it up gently. And that's when the magic happens. It doesn't stick to your hands anymore and it's super smooth and elastic. Let it rest for another hour. Wet up your hand and give this bad boy one coil fold. When you grab it, you want to stretch the dough a little bit and then fold it in. And like so, we make sure we had a smooth and elastic dough. Alright, now you have two options. Let it rest for 30 minutes to 1 hour, then transfer it into the fridge for more flavor and then go back to it tomorrow. Or let it rest for 2 to 3 hours so it can finish its bulk fermentation. Then you can do the final shape and bake it tonight. It's your choice. And now, time to pre-shape our beautiful baguettes. Separate the dough into 4 pieces, which gives you 190 grams for each piece of baguette, which I think is the best size to fit inside the home kitchen oven. Round them gently, cover them up, and let them sit on the counter for 20 to 30 minutes. After these bad boys relax, bring a kitchen towel, or if you have a couche like this, bring it. Don't worry if you don't have couche. A kitchen towel also works beautifully. Little bit of flour on the surface. Bring the dough. Try to make it wider, any way you like. Or you can bring it on the surface and pat it down gently. Now time to press and fold. Tucking while pressing and rolling gently. That's the technique. Now time to press and seal the edges. Make sure everything comes together. Dust up with the flour again. And time to sliding your hand gently while you push it gently and roll it and make it longer. like so. Be very gentle. This is the shape of French baguette. And transfer it into the couche. Watch from the other angle. And when you reach to the end part, roll it up a little bit thinner. And this is the shape of classic French baguette. Cover them up and let them proof for about 1 hour. It might proof faster or longer according to your climate. Oven also preheated at maximum temperature, and time to meet my beautiful tools. I found it easier to score the baguette with a simple razor. It's so handy. And I have a broken pizza peel that is so useful to transfer the baguette. Be creative and use anything you have in your kitchen. And of course, water sprayer, which is necessary, and little bit of flour. Now, with the help of the peel, gently transfer the baguette. Dust up everywhere with the flour. We don't want to ruin all of those effort we put and the baguette to stick to the peel. Now the most important part, scoring the baguette. 3 long, slightly overlapping scores. Do it confidently. You can use pizza peel to transfer the baguette, or use a baking paper, which is easier, I guess. Watch scoring one more time, cause it's so important. Nothing wrong with trimming your score if it's not deep enough. If you don't have pizza stone, don't worry. Use an upside down tray, which is preheated at least 1 hour. And now transfer the baguette smoothly, not like me. And for steam, I use a spray of water, boiling water, pour in preheated pan. For the rest of the baguette also do the same. Be so quick in this part. And of course a small pan with the wet towel to create even more steam. Sounds too much? Then watch. Bake with convection 15 minutes with steam and 15 minutes without steam. For a homemade sourdough baguette, not bad, right? Alright, that was it. What do you think about this recipe? If you found it useful, you can like the video and subscribe my channel. Like always, keep baking and take good care of yourself.